The belief that breakfast is the most important meal of the day feels like a timeless truth passed down through generations. But what if this cornerstone of wellness wisdom wasn't discovered in a lab, but created in a marketing meeting? The story begins back in the 19th century with the rise of a brand new food, breakfast cereal. The pioneers of this industry needed a powerful way to make their products a daily habit. They cleverly promoted the idea that a grain-based breakfast was essential for a productive day. It was a brilliant business move. The idea was so good, it just stuck. It felt wholesome. It felt right. Decades later, this concept got another huge boost. In the 1940s, a clever ad campaign was launched to sell more bacon and grapefruit. Its central message was that a hearty breakfast was the key to a healthy start. The slogan was everywhere, reinforcing the idea that skipping this meal was a mistake. So that ancient wisdom we all grew up with is actually a little over a century old, born from a desire to sell more food. Knowing this doesn't mean breakfast is bad. It just means we've been handed a rule, not a personalized truth. It frees us to ask a much more interesting question. What does my body actually need? So let's become detectives for our own well-being. Now that the marketing story is out in the open, we can look at what science really says. We can explore the genuine benefits of eating a morning meal and the surprising advantages that can come from skipping it. This journey isn't about finding a single right answer. It's about gathering clues. It's about understanding the amazing ways your body can work, so you can make the choice that fills your day with energy and joy. There is no one-size-fits-all rule for a happy morning. The first clue in our investigation is a big one. It's about balance, energy, and mood. For many people, starting the day with food is incredibly helpful. The key is what that food does inside your body. Let's look at the powerful case for eating breakfast. It all comes down to one of the most important systems for our daily energy, our blood sugar levels. Imagine a calm, steady river of energy flowing through your morning. That's what a balanced breakfast can provide. When you eat a meal rich in protein and fiber, like eggs with a side of avocado or a bowl of oatmeal with berries, you're giving your body a slow-burning fuel source. This prevents the sudden spikes and crashes in blood sugar that can leave you feeling tired, foggy, and irritable by 10 in the morning. It helps you step off that tricky blood sugar roller coaster. Instead, you get sustained focus and a stable, cheerful mood to carry you toward lunch. Now, let's gently turn the page and look at the other side of this story. What if skipping breakfast isn't a mistake at all, but a powerful and intentional choice for your well-being? This shifts the conversation from a rigid rule to a flexible approach. Think of it less as skipping a meal and more as giving your digestive system a well-deserved rest. Our bodies are incredibly wise and are actually designed for natural cycles of eating and resting. When we extend that overnight rest, we open the door to some amazing biological processes. This brings us to a fascinating concept called intermittent fasting, which is simply a pattern of eating. It's not about what you eat, but when you eat. By giving your body a longer break from food, you allow it to switch its focus from digestion to deep cellular repair. And during this quiet period, something truly remarkable begins to happen. A process with a slightly scientific name, autophagy. But don't let the name intimidate you. It's one of the most brilliant things your body does for you, all on its own. Let's call autophagy your body's internal cleaning crew. It is a deep cellular recycling program that gets activated when you're in a fasted state. It's your body's natural, built-in way of tidying up and refreshing itself from the inside out. Imagine tiny, dedicated workers inside each of your cells. They go around and collect old, damaged, or worn-out parts. Then they break them down and recycle them into new, useful components. This makes your cells more efficient, resilient, and youthful. This deep cellular cleanup is profound. It's your body hitting a biological reset button. This internal spring cleaning can lead to feeling more vibrant, having clearer thoughts, and supporting your long-term health in countless ways. So this brings us to a beautiful new way to think about our mornings. A successful morning is no longer defined by whether you ate a specific meal by a specific time. The new definition is much simpler and much more personal. Success is waking up and feeling genuinely energized. It's about having a clear, focused mind and feeling deeply in tune with what your unique body is asking for. That feeling of vitality is your true North Star. This perspective is incredibly freeing, isn't it? It validates every choice. If a nourishing breakfast makes you feel fantastic and ready to take on the day, that is your success. And if waiting to eat gives you mental clarity and steady energy, that is your success too. So, what does a truly successful morning look like? It might not be a perfect plate of food. It's a feeling. It's starting your day with a sense of calm energy, feeling aligned with your body's actual needs in that moment. A truly nourishing morning ritual is one that honors you. For some, that's a warm, hearty meal. For others, it's a quiet cup of tea and a few deep breaths, allowing hunger to arrive naturally. Success is not a checklist, it is a connection. This shift in thinking can feel incredibly freeing. It gently lifts the weight of a rule you never agreed to. It replaces the pressure of doing what you are told with the simple peace of doing what feels right for you. And that feeling of starting the day with intention and self-awareness is powerful. It's a foundation of trust that doesn't just last until lunch. It sets a positive, resilient tone that can carry you through your entire day. So how can you find out what truly works for you? Let's try a simple, gentle experiment. For just 1 week, you can become your own friendly scientist. There is no pass or fail, only discovery. It's called the Mindful Hunger Check-in. Each morning when you wake, just pause for a moment. Ask yourself how your body feels. Are you genuinely hungry? Then, in a small notebook, jot down a simple observation. A note might say, Day 1, not feeling hungry, so I waited. Felt clear and focused. Or maybe, Day 3, my stomach was rumbling, so I enjoyed a handful of nuts. This whole journey of exploring breakfast was never about finding a new rule. The goal was never to replace one rigid belief with another. It was about opening a door to a new possibility. The true purpose was to hand the power back to you. It was to give you the tools and the permission to become the one and only expert on your own well-being, because no one else can be. This is an act of profound self-respect. Trusting that wise, quiet voice inside you is the ultimate key to health and happiness. It always knows what you need, and it's been waiting for you to listen. So, how do you know if skipping breakfast is your body's happy place? The signs are often gentle whispers, not loud alarms. You might wake up feeling clear and focused without a thought of food. Your energy might feel steady and calm as the morning unfolds, without any distracting hunger pangs. This isn't about forcing yourself to ignore hunger. It's about noticing that genuine, stomach-rumbling hunger simply hasn't arrived yet. It's a quiet confidence in your body's own rhythm. This feeling is different from the anxious, I should eat thought that comes from habit. True physical hunger builds gradually. Habitual hunger often appears like clockwork, tied to a time rather than a real need. Learning to spot that difference is a beautiful act of self-awareness, a way to truly tune in to your own internal wisdom. On the other hand, your body might be sending very clear signals that it wants and needs that morning meal. Do you feel a bit foggy, irritable, or find it hard to concentrate before lunch? Is your energy taking a nosedive mid-morning? These aren't signs of weakness. They are simply data points, friendly messages from your system saying it runs best with fuel in the tank early in the day. And there is absolutely zero shame in that. In fact, it's a wonderful discovery. It means you've found a key to unlocking your best self. Honoring that need with a nourishing meal is a powerful form of self-respect. It's not about following an external rule. It's about responding to your own body's request for support, and that's always a win. Now, if you are a breakfast person, the type of breakfast you choose changes everything. A meal high in sugar and refined carbs, like a sugary cereal or a plain bagel, can send your blood sugar on a wild roller coaster. You get a quick burst of energy, followed by a sudden crash that leaves you feeling tired and craving more sugar. It's a cycle that can disrupt your whole day. The secret is balance. Think of building a meal around protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Imagine eggs with avocado, or a smoothie with Greek yogurt, berries, and a spoonful of nut butter. This combination is like building a slow, steady-burning fire for your metabolism. It provides sustained energy and focus that lasts for hours, without the dramatic peaks and valleys. So here is your invitation to become your own health detective. Try one approach for a few days, or even a week. If you normally eat breakfast, try gently pushing it back an hour, or waiting until you feel true hunger. If you normally skip it, try having a small, protein-rich meal in the morning. This is your joyful personal experiment. Keep a simple mental note, or jot it down in a journal. How did your energy feel? What was your mood like? How was your focus at work? These are your clues. This isn't about judgment or finding a wrong answer. It's about gathering information with gentle curiosity, like a scientist exploring a fascinating new world, which happens to be you. The ultimate goal isn't to find one rigid rule and cling to it for life. Your body's needs will change. A stressful week, a new exercise routine, or different seasons can all shift what feels best. The real superpower you're building here is adaptability, the ability to listen and respond to your body's changing needs with kindness and flexibility. Because this journey is about so much more than what you eat in the morning. It's about replacing external rules with internal trust. It's about letting go of guilt and embracing grace. By learning to listen to your unique body, you are unlocking a deeper, more sustainable path to health and happiness, one that is truly and beautifully your own.